Blog Talk Radio.
Yo, what's going on, people? You're listening to another edition of SPATE Radio. Today is Tuesday, September 9th, man, and we're going to have my boy Donny Goines in the building. I'm going to talk to him about all of his music and stuff he got going on and the crazy buzz that he got in the industry. He's been featured everywhere. Double XL, Hip Hop DX, allhiphop.com. We're going to talk to him about how he went about building his buzz and a lot about the industry and what's going on. But for right now, we're going to get into one of his joints until we get a chance to talk to him. This song right here is called I Am Moving, and it's produced by Sha Money. So let's get into this, all right?
Illuminated by the moon when the track appears. I go tanning on the sun, and all my worries just vanish when I'm done. Blast off in spaceships, helmet on and I can taste it. On the tip of my tongue, the hopes and dreams. I'm taking flight with broken wings. Now leave your eyes open, please. How you moving? Come float with me. I really love the view from Mars. Light years in the booth from y'all. Just listen real close to these group of bars. My thoughts stretch out to Venus. Mine's a black hole, you doubt my genius. But that's only cause the ground's beneath this. Understand those clouds my Venus. And my solar system can illuminate your soul with wisdom. You just gotta believe. But people like you never bother to leave. So let's fly to the moon, I'll show you the way, this pilot a cruise. Just relax, I'm supplying the fuel. I hope that you decided to move. Was a birth for me. And my thoughts in Pluto, the constellations left out a new flow. And the gravity's too low for many out there, so they conscious move slow. But I travel at the speed of light. They say great minds think alike. So I hope when I speak through mics, it'll help the grounded reach these heights. Cause the view's amazing. Release your mental, your mind is caged in. Just use your imagination. How you moving? Why are you waiting?
Yeah. That joint was hot right there. We're going to get into a little D block.
Yeah. It's the count. No security. Yeah. New York. Hey, yo, P-Rock. Bring that in, son. Yeah. Silver B. Bobby Backlund, track tackling, chick getting no shackling. I'm a Macklin, kicks you ain't seen in a while. People think that, but then back in style, had a jacket looking, windows down, flying through Brooklyn, all toasty, blunt lit, cologne doshi. Don't approach me, chain knock the rose over. Send one more Patron, one puff in a bottle of Hova. Women watching me like I'm Oprah for the Cobra. I remember the old fever, used to get off the train at Woodlawn and cop bags of Chiba. Now I'm sitting in that European. Me and P and Jada, high as hell, OD'ing, Don Gorilla, plain propellers, G5, this Yonkers fella, for that mozzarella, go ahead and stand there and get it together, little home like that, y'all, D-Block, yeah, we get cash, y'all, fly, stay fresh with the flash, y'all, no security, front and we'll match, y'all, it's like that, y'all, it's like that, y'all, D-Block, yeah, we get cash, y'all, fly, stay fresh with the flash, y'all, no security, front and we'll match, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like so that, slick, y'all. I'm slippery. Lick about a hip, I switch whips like spitters. I figured you getting sick of me. You don't know the history. Sledgehammer, block of wood, ankles broke. Pop singing rapper, this is misery. Ignorant, bullets ricocheting for the Benjamins. Killers wanna kill a block. I just wanna injure it. Short boy, long coupe. Bet I'm looking big in it. One yo swag, I got liquor and I'm swigging it. Long Dutch lock roll, swerving over potholes. Rappers ground beef, could throw 'em in the taco. Bato, SA. If you don't play games, I get it in like the James. Remember the young Jesse? Shh, could get messy. Little brothers love me cause they might have missed school, but I always give them an essay. Got microphone Coco, a shooter. I'm Perico Panero, and y'all coward ass rappers is used. It's like that, y'all. D-Block, yeah, we get cash, y'all. Fly, stay fresh with the flash, y'all. No security, front and we'll match, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. D-Block, yeah, we get cash, y'all. Fly, stay fresh with the flash, y'all. No security, front and we'll match, y'all. It's like that, y'all.
Yo, the arm-legger, Don Mega, Montega. My white boys at the bars on Jaeger. One kiss on your cheek, you're gone later. One tongue kiss, your girl is on Jada. Purple haze, sour diesel, all flavors. Jackson, Grant, Benji, we all neighbors. Smith and Wesson, Ruger for y'all haters. Who wasn't always like this, y'all made us. Phantom, Silverback, and Al-Qaeda. We be in the VIP and y'all waiters. Loyalty is all we know and y'all traitors. Jail or death's the only thing could separate us. You know me, move weight OT. Spent a little less than BMF with Jago B. Made a good move with the homie HOV. But you know it's LOX for LIFE.
It's like that, y'all. D-Block, yeah, we get cash, y'all. Fly, stay fresh with the flash, y'all. No security, front and we'll match, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. D-Block, yeah, we get cash, y'all. Fly, stay fresh with the flash, y'all. No security, front and we'll match, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like Young Fat One, Uptown baby, Uptown baby.
Let's rewind that one back. This is my boy Jay Ditta. You know, the Bishop of Harlem, man. Shout out to Ditta, man. Yo, this is a banger right here. I'm gonna rock it out.
Young Fat One, Uptown baby, Uptown baby. Uptown baby. Time to hit the deck, where I lay the cat. All the world in the world, but still we top a hat. Top of the world, we do it so good. Y'all niggas sippin' on Merlot and Earl, homie, we ain't so. The home of Nicky Bond, by the trillion stars. Ride around the cities in $1 million cars. No rentals, nigga, you need to step up the game, put your mental, nigga. Hey, Bishop of Cross, he poppin' them claws. Catch me anywhere, touching New York beats. Whispering ears, pulling your deer. I know you came with a lame nigga, we fucking her here. The home of better pack, the most swag attack. Act home himself, you know what Lucy at.
What up?
Who's
on the line?
Yo, what's good? It's Donny Goines.
Yo, what up, man?
Ain't nothing, man. My bad, man. Lou ran into trouble getting on the line, but my bad, yo.
Nah. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, man. Everybody's waiting to hear what we're gonna talk about today, man. We're gonna get into it a little. That's what's up. So how you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank y'all for interviewing me. I really appreciate it.
Nah, no problem, man. Anytime. Basically, just give the listeners a little idea of, who you are, what you do, in case, we got a couple of people that don't know exactly what's going on, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Well, my name is Donny Goines. I'm an up-and-coming artist from Harlem, NY. I've been on the ground a lot, these past couple years. I've really been starting. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I've been really grinding heavily on the internet. A lot of people know me primarily from my internet buzz and things that I do from that. But basically, I'm just, a good artist trying to make some good music.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. And since you brought up the subject of buzz, like, what exactly does a buzz mean to you? Like, as far as, all your grinding, what exactly does that mean to you?
I mean, it definitely depends, though, on from as far as myself, I think buzz really just entails, like, people starting to become familiar with your name and your music. So, like, I definitely have buzz in a lot of different areas, such as, like, I have a very heavy presence on a lot of the blogs and the websites. So,
yeah.
A lot of these blogs and websites, they support my music, and they support, like, some of the things that I do, like, for instance, Bars, which is a video series that I do every week, put out myself, filming myself, another up-and-coming artist, spitting rhymes and just essentially going in,
Yeah.
So, things like that. I actually just won, speaking of buzz, but I won the Buzz Factor the award this year at the UMA. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Congratulations on the UMA award, definitely.
Oh, no, I appreciate that, man. It was definitely a blessing, and, it really took the power of people to, like, make these things happen. I can't do it all by myself, so I'm very grateful for all these things that are happening to me,
Yeah, definitely. The fans had to go and vote for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that means a lot. It means that people really believe in what I'm doing, and they really standing behind me, and for that, I'm forever grateful,
Yeah. So how important do you feel is it to get, like, the support of, like, the websites? Like, I seen you on All Hip Hop. I know you got that crazy buzz going. I seen you on Hip Hop DX. I see you in Double XL and all the different magazines and stuff. And how do you think that's really important to get the support of these websites and blogs and stuff like that?
Not only is it important, but in this day and age, it's crucial to your career. Like, you have to get it. Like, a lot of people think that, you can actually do the days of the mixtapes and the DVDs and you're actually going to really make a career for yourself. But honestly, times have changed. The internet is really the foundation of, like, and it's also not even the foundation, but it's also like the largest network of, like, information and music. So if you don't have a good grasp on things that are going on within that realm, you're going to kind of get left behind. There's a lot of people that are really, like, understanding the power of the internet and using it to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like myself, Mickey Fax, Crooked Eye, many people out there. There's plenty of artists that utilize the internet and the tools. So it's like, you got to understand that it's like 2008. You know what I mean? It's not 2000 anymore. You can't. The days of, like, getting a deal for mixtape or something are dead right now. You have to really utilize the internet, the blogs, and the websites, and really build relationships to really sustain and to make some noise these days.
Yeah, that's true. And so, are you really, like, internet savvy like that, or you have somebody, like, a team working with you and stuff, or you do, like, a lot?
The funny thing is, I'm not internet savvy. Like, I swear to you, like, I'm not. Like, it's just like, what I do is, like, I just, like, really reach out to people on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really just speak to people, and that's how I built my career as far as, like, getting my stuff out there. It really was just a personal thing. Like, so like, I would see, let's say, like, for instance, a Nowrite, they have Nowrite's a popular hip-hop blog. It took me a good while to actually start getting some material on that blog, but it took me, like, constantly emailing SK and being like, listen, like, this is something, that I want to present to you. Would you please support it, so on and so forth. And that goes for every blog and every website that has supported with me. It's basically based on just personal relationships and being polite and being consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it really has nothing to do with, using any kind of, like, programs or assistants, because I did that all myself, as far as, like, reaching out to these people. So, I think, you don't have to be a nerd to, like, really embrace the Internet. You just have to really have a basic understanding of it and just try to utilize it to the best of your advantage,
Yeah, because a lot of these guys, most hip-hop artists are, like, really, like, street artists. They used to peddling their music, like, on the street. So, like, you give them a computer, they're like, what is this? Like, what are you telling me I got to write a blog in order to create a buzz now? Like,
I mean, I can understand that because, like, when you first get into it, it's kind of like, what the hell, man? Like, it's crazy, But as you start to study the whole market, and that's what I suggest any artist do. They study the market and they follow the trends and see what's going on. Because once you start to see it, you can really start to, like, okay, this is how this person is doing it. Let me go ahead and go do what I got to do because I see how it's done now. And it doesn't even really about, like, as far as, like, all those, doing programs and HTML codes and all that. Yo, like, listen, I don't none of that. All I know about is sending emails and sending links. That's all I know. At the end of the day, it really is not about it being a Bill Gates of this computer stuff. It's really just about, using your common sense and just learning the basics. And I think once you get the basics down, you'll be good to go. It's no problem.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. Well, that's some tips for these guys out here that, got 2 friends on MySpace and all that. So.
I hope they're listening.
Exactly. Step your MySpace game up, fellas. Come on, let's go.
Exactly.
I saw
none of that fake plays. A lot of them do using them fake plays and all that, right? That crazy boosting their numbers up like started. How you got like 100,000, like 500,000 or 1 million plays, and you only got like 20 friends? Come on now, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think? People ain't come on, man. Whatever. All right.
Exactly. So I saw something that I was reading something that you were involved with Amalgam Digital. Yes. How does that work, and like how did that deal come about and everything?
All right. Well, I mean, essentially, as people might know or they might not know, I'm working on my debut album. I'm actually going to finish it tonight, and tonight's the last bit of recording for my album. So I'm definitely just wanted to put that out. And I actually took a lot of meetings, at different places. I spoke to, like, some of the majors, and I spoke to, like, some of the major distributors and things of this nature. And honestly, I felt as if, for one, they didn't understand my direction as far as, like, where I was trying to go musically and the things that, I wanted to do. And also, I felt as if a lot of them didn't understand the power of the Internet yet. I felt like even though they do have, departments to where it's like they utilize the media of the new media. It's called new media as far as they're concerned, like new media, such as the blogs and the websites. So they really do have departments that specialize in those things, but they're not really embracing it, in my opinion, a lot of these labels. So that was a big decision in me deciding to go deal with these people, you know what I'm saying, because it was like I reached out, and I know that Amalgam Digital, they're just a digital company, you know what I'm saying? Like, they put all this stuff out via, the iTunes or the Rhapsody, so on and so forth. And like what they're doing with, some of the clients that they have on their roster, such as like a Joe Budden or Max B, things of that nature. So, essentially I sent out, some stats and things to my music, things like that. Told them I was interested. They hit me back, and pretty much I sent the contract last week. That's about it. So you can expect the album, top of December, minute after midnight.
Oh, that's what's up. So it's gonna be a strictly digital album?
Strictly digital. I decided to really use the Internet to my advantage, and it basically entails what I was talking about before. I see the future of the game, and I see where it's going right now, and it's like, why would I even waste my time on a physical product right now, in my opinion? This is just mine. Now, everybody doesn't have to agree with me. But, essentially, a lot of people know me primarily from my Internet buzz. And also, besides just that, it's like, who really buys CDs these days? You know what I'm saying?
I haven't bought a CD in a minute.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, nobody really buys CDs at all anymore. I mean, unless, like, there are anomalies to the situations. Like, Lil Wayne, I thought was, like, definitely out of the norm, you know what I'm saying, to sell like that amount of records that he did. But, you know, let's be frank, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no Lil Wayne. I'm not trying to be no Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be like any of these artists that I see out here. I know I'm trying to be Donny Goines. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm really going to capitalize on the things that I have going for me, the good things that I have going. So it's like, you know, if I know that the majority of my listeners are on the internet, then I'm going to play up to that. You know, I'm going to them a product, and it's strictly digital. You can buy it, you know what I'm saying? Go to your favorite, you know, music provider, buy it, and you know what I'm saying? You got my album. You know, as far as like putting it, I might put a couple physical products like in, let's say, a Fat Beats or, you know, a couple random stores here and there, but for the most part, I think if you were to be taking a loss, it depends on the kind of artist you are and what caliber, you know what I'm saying, that your book really is. So it's like me knowing that I don't really have that street buzz like I have the internet buzz, why would I even like try to like delve into that market right now? You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's very smart. You know, that's just a smart marketing move, you know.
That's
definitely.
Really about it's marketing. And then on top of that, you know, you got to understand, you got to look at it this way. You know, that cuts overhead down. I can't even explain how much it cuts overhead. Like,
exactly.
It's like it's like basically you don't have to pay really much money at all. You know what I'm saying? To market yourself if you're smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can put that out digitally and then provide the links, you know what I'm saying, to certain sites or to your MySpace, so on and so forth, and have these people buy your record. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go out there and buy like a fucking 1,000 fly. Oh, Scar, I didn't know I could curse, but my apologies. But you know, you don't have to. Yeah, I didn't know, but you don't have to buy like a 1,000 fly. Okay, cool. You don't have to buy like a whole bunch of flyers. You don't have to run around and like give out a whole bunch of promo CDs and just essentially waste a lot of money for stuff that people are not even going to really take heed to anyway at this day and age. I mean, it is what it is. Nobody really buys CDs. And I mean, I look at it this way. I feel like I want to be one of the pioneers, you know what I'm saying, and one of the people that really learn how to embrace this market and really make it, you know, something that's feasible for anybody that I deal with as far as record labels, so on and so forth, or I stay independent, however I decide to do it. I want to show them that you can actually monetize your buzz from the internet and still, you know what I'm saying, make a decent amount of money. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's possible.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're on your grind like yourself. When you try, because you're on the level of like mastering the whole internet and thing, and once you get on that level where you can really get your point across through the internet, then you have control.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And that's basically what it's all about. So you definitely save a lot of money because of all the printing and the plastic. All of that stuff costs money. You know, as far as
most of the overhead comes from. That's where most of the overhead comes from. So, you know, it's like people got to understand that. And it's like when you go to these labels, see, what a lot of people don't understand is, and now it's even worse, but I'm going to touch on that in a second, it's like when you go to these labels, you're just getting a loan. That's all you're getting. You're getting a loan, and basically they're taking their money, they're investing in you, and they're looking for a quick turnaround. That's all they're looking for. And now, even worse, they're taking 360 deals. And for people, they're offering those to artists. And for people who don't know what 360 deal is, essentially, besides taking profits from your album sales and things like that, they're taking money from your merchandising, they're taking money from your touring, they're taking money from a lot of avenues that normally were for the artist solely. So, you know, with the knowledge of these things, it's like, why would I really go to a major label and sacrifice X amount of percentage for something that I know if I work hard and I really like press my album and the way I need to push it, that I can like make my own money and do my own thing and give, you know what I'm saying, Amalgam a couple, you know what I'm saying, a slice of what I'm making and just do me. You know what I'm saying? 100% of my merchandising, 100% of my touring, you know, and staying independent. I might not get rich doing that, but at least I'll be able to sustain and I'll be able to make a decent profit, and I don't have to be under the guise of, you know, execs who have no idea what I'm trying to do musically. You know, like I have my own control over my release date. I have control over how I put my music out. I have control over how I promote my product. And I think that a lot of times right now, artists need to really understand that it's the age of the independence. You know what I'm saying? Technology and independence is what it is right now. Like, and I feel like anybody who's not embracing that is just foolish. Yeah,
exactly. And you know, definitely people would be interested in, you know, you could also, you know, talk to people, you know, like just like you're doing now about, you know, embracing the digital age, you know, and you know, just just keep doing that, because a few other artists are doing it. Not a lot, but you have T-Pain. I think he started his digital label.
He has Nappy Digital, I believe.
Yeah, so I think his.
Yeah.
So you have a couple of artists that are trying to embrace it, but it's still being tested.
It's new territory. And it's something that. But I've always been a person. I'm brave, and I don't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for one, my motives are a little different than others, though. That's another thing I want to touch on. It. So, like, some artists, they come in here and their focus is, I want to go sign a deal, get $500,000, buy a chain, and get a car, and that's that. That's life for them. They're happy with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, yeah, I'm not here for the fame. I'm not really here to get rich. I'm not really here for any of that. If those things happen to come, then so be it. But my main concern is really my music. So it's like, being that I'm doing the kind of music that I'm doing, like my album, I feel, doesn't really have any kind of radio records. They're not any kind of dance records. They're not no happy records on there. They're records that, are personal to me, and they're reality-based records. And I know that a lot of CEOs and a lot of, these labels might not see a profit in that, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I know where I'm going, and I know what I want for my career. So, it just depends, I think, a lot of times what it is you want as an artist, and then how you go about getting it is essentially what I believe.
Yeah. I mean, you'll get the respect, like a Common or someone like that. Like a Common is, well, now recently he's kind of caved in and he really went, like, commercial. But at the beginning, Common stuck to what he liked doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
he
it's
still
like,
has his respect. At the end of the day, he laid his foundation solid. And at the end of the day, respect means more to me than any dollar sign. Like, I don't care about none of that. Like money comes and goes. Like, you know what I mean? Money's just paper, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really concerned about, like, trying to be. Because if I was coming here trying to be rich, my music and everything would be completely different. It wouldn't make sense. I would be talking about, lollipops and good drops, whatever it is, how these rappers are talking about. Like, I'm not really on that kind of, like, sugar-coated thing doing. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is with me. But, again, we all got our own, you know what I'm saying, like, our own battles to fight. You know what I mean? Everybody has to do what it is they believe in and what they feel that they want to do. And I know that with my career, I just really want to have the control over my career, and I want to make the music that I want to make. So that's why I chose to go the routes that I want as far as the internet, as far as, like, signing to Amalgam. I always have a hard time pronouncing that digital company. And, just doing things the way I'm doing them is because, like, it's all in my hands at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I control my own destiny.
Yeah, exactly. That's really smart. I mean, a lot of artists don't think that way,
I appreciate that, man.
No, definitely. So, like, who do you have on the album? Do you have any, like, collabs as far as artists or producers or anything like that?
I mean, as far as production, I have Dame Grease executive producing the album. So, if people, I don't know, if you're living under a rock, Dame Grease is, like, the person that really helped establish DMX as far as his career. He did, like, several tracks of his first album. And
shout out to Dame Grease, man. Dame Grease, he's friends, man. He's friends. We mad cool with Dame. Dame is cool.
Yeah, Dame is a good people, man, and he's definitely one of the most underrated producers. I think he's like, his talent is immense, and a lot of people really don't realize that. So I definitely speak highly of him whenever I get the chance to. But he's executive producing my album, and I have a couple other people on there as well. I have Status Selector on there. I have M Phases on there. I have my boy Apple Juice Kid, DJ Static, Dub Z, couple producers. Like, I also had a lot of other producers that were going to be on board, but at the end of the day, like, I choose the music that I want to have on there, and then for me, it's not about the names, it's more about the cohesiveness and the sound of the product. So certain records that I did just didn't fit my album. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did, like, a Ron Browse track. I thought it didn't fit my album. I cut a couple Dame Grease tracks, as a matter of fact. I cut a lot of tracks, actually, to make this album and to make it sound the way it's going to sound. So, like I said, again, it's not about the names. It's just really about, the music, I think. And besides that, artist-wise, I chose to go at it alone. The only guest feature on my album is a girl named Tess. She sings the song Juggernaut, the one that goes, like, it's New York, that song right there. I don't know if you're familiar with that. but it was pretty dope. And she's singing a couple hooks on my joint, but other than that, like, I'm really just decided to keep the album personal because a lot of the subject matter that I touch on is very personal to me and things that, you know, I wanted to speak about. You know, people can't tell the audience my story. You know what I'm saying? Like other artists are not going to be able to do that. So, you know, essentially I've touched on a lot of different topics on the album, you know, and if it doesn't directly affect me, it has some kind of correlation with the way, you know, I was raised or things that I've seen or things that I've done, so on and so forth. You know, like I touched on a lot of subjects such as AIDS, such as my firstborn child, you know what I'm saying, passing away. You know, a lot of other things that, you know, are real personal to me. So when people hear the album, they're going to understand why I took the direction that I did, you know?
Yeah. Okay. All right, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. You put a lot of your heart into it, and that's what it's all about.
Yes. I believe
Definitely.
that people just, you know, I think that a lot of times they're really guided by the wrong things, and I can't really blame them because the images that are portrayed within the media and things that you see, they're meant to fool you. They're meant to make it seem as if, you know, rappers are just this rich class of people and they all make money and they all have like women in bikinis laying around a $1 million loft somewhere, but at the end of the day, like it's not like that. You know what I mean? The average rapper, honestly speaking, is either broke or struggling. You know what I mean? Like there's only a small percentage of artists that really ascend to those kind of heights. And I feel like a lot of times that the marketplace is really only fixate on those kind of images and those kind of materialistic things, and it really just distorts the views of, like, you know, the perception of the audience. So, you know, I'm the kind of person, like, I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's where the name of my album comes from, essentially. Like, Minute After Midnight basically means just don't expect any fantasy rap. That's what it boils down to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll explain the concept, you know what I mean, like, later on in the album, but you'll get the gist of it when you hear it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, that you know, makes me think of a very interesting topic. Like, you have a lot of artists that have that image of that unrealistic image of, you know, what the music industry is about. And, like, when you go to a label, let's say if a label signs an artist and they give them, for their album, they give them $300,000 up front or whatever, you know, like you were saying, that's just like a loan. So, I mean, after taxes and after you pay a manager and after everything, you know, you know, look at what you're left with. And then, on top of that, you don't make any money from the album until they get their money back.
Yeah, you have to recoup. I mean, let's just talk numbers for a second. Let's use the number you use, $300,000. First off, you have to pay taxes to Uncle Sam. That's going to be around like 45 to about 48%. So you're already taking off about a good $140,000 off of the $300,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
That leaves you $160,000. Then let's say you got a manager, which is normally managers raise percentage-wise is from 15 to 20%. Now, that's not even after the taxes. That's before taxes. So you got to subtract already from $300,000, which would be about what 20% of that would be probably $60,000. So you were taking $60,000 from 140, which leaves you with $80,000. Not even to mention all the fees that you have to pay, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And like, what do you have left? You buy a car chain, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
Exactly. And you're not getting any money from the record label until they get that back.
Exactly. So you could be sitting up on a label, you know what I'm saying, with this advance that everybody thought was so large and you had so much fun with this advance, and essentially you sitting there for the next 2 years broke.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
You sitting there broke trying to sell an album. You know, an album that has no even guarantee of coming out.
Exactly.
So, you know, with those things being said, these are a lot of things that factored into my decision of, you know, going independent and doing things the way I'm doing them. You know, I've been educated too much to really turn my career over to the hands of somebody that really don't give a fuck about me, and that all they care about, they look at me as a dollar sign. So exactly. You know, that little $300,000 when I was talking about before, that shit is like chump change when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's like that's supposed to see what people don't understand is when you get an advance, what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to hold you over until you recoup from your album. That's what it's supposed to do. You know, so it's like if you spend this money like how people portray these images, like you gotta go out there buy a fucking Jacob or something, or you gotta buy a Bentley or whatever, which you're not even gonna be able to afford anyway. So let's say you lease it. You know what I'm saying? Like, after a couple months, it's over. It's a wrap. You got to turn your car in, pawn your jewelry, you know, and then you got to still play this image that you getting money and you doing this and you doing that. So, you know, I really just look at it to where it's like at the end of the day, people need to know what they're getting into as far as like this music biz. It's a lot of facades, a lot of nonsense, and, you know, I just hope that people use their intelligence and really study and find out what's going on before they sign any contracts, things of that nature.
Exactly, that's true. Definitely. You brought up some really valid points. A lot of, you know, so it's like, what is after you do this album, after you drop the album, you know, do you have any, whatever some other things you got going? Are you interested in like acting or anything like that, or?
Nah, I mean, I'm not even interested in acting. I'm just focused on mastering my craft, which is, you know, being an artist. So, you know, before I delve into anything as far as like any extracurricular careers, I'm really gonna focus on becoming the best artist that I can be, and that's really it for me. Like, I don't want no clothing. I don't want to be no actor. I don't want to do nothing like except rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm really that's what I came here to do. And then once I master that, then I'll be able to move on to other things. And you know, I'm a firm believer that, you know, you really can't like do a lot of things and really be a master at them. You know, it's an expression that you could just call, you know, jack of all trades, master of none. And I think a lot of people fall victim to that kind of logic. And at the end of the day, like I said, I do have interests, but I'm really going to focus right now on my craft and becoming the greatest artist I can. That's it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. It makes sense because, you know, you don't want to take in too much at one time.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I still do several different things as far as, like, you know, like just in general. Like, I mean, just the other day I was on Fuse TV, like, you know, as a guest on a show called Weekly Riff. You know, I do things like I blog, you know, all the time. I film, you know, my own bar segment. I film a lot of stuff. I do, you know, I'm multitasking, but it all really ties into my craft and being an artist. So if anything that tells me being successful and me grinding and to get to the top where I gotta go, then I'll do it. But if it's something that's extracurricular and has nothing to do with, you know, my craft, then I'm just not even gonna waste my time.
Exactly. Just we, you know, like we're at Spate Magazine. We're like very spiritual dudes, right? So it's like I definitely want to ask, you know, you believe in God, right? Or?
Yes.
Okay. And how do you feel God has played an important role in your success and in your life? I
mean, well, God is like the reason everything has happened. You know, without God, none of this would be possible. At the end of the day, you know, He gives me the strength to work. You know what I'm saying? He gives me the blessings that are bestowed upon me, this interview and everything else that, you know, happens for me. And, you know, without Him, I wouldn't have made it to this point anyway. I would have been dead a long time ago, you know? Yeah. So I count my blessings every single day. Like, I'm grateful, you know what I mean? I thank God because, seriously speaking, like, I'm not religious. I'm not religious by any means, but I'm very, very spiritual. And I really believe that there is a God and Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. But, again, I'm not religious because I just don't agree with a lot of the things that I see within religion. But I do believe in God, and He's played a major influence in my life and career. So I'm very happy and grateful for that, you know?
Okay. All right, definitely. So, you know, I know that the people, they want to hear something, you know what I'm saying? So, could you give them, like, maybe a few bars or something like that?
All right, let me see. I might sound a little broken up on this phone, but listen. The kid from uptown is bigging the town up. While y'all imitating dumb sounds, you sound dumb. Smarten up now, your time's now up. And if you let off one round, believe me, it's round one. A real MC, I think I need to CM. Yo, Dre, check me. Whoever's giving me checks or need the higher bars, I will raise the bar higher. Hit line wire hard, my brain is hardwired. Like a steel trap, cousins in the trap still. Payment still crack, brothers selling crack still. The overdue bill stack, I don't stack bills, my only only skills rap, so don't question my rap skills. You target cell phones, songs for the phone cell. You might be well known, Donny's unknown. Well, not for long, I got what they long for. Got more songs, go work on your songs more, cause it's a done deal. Soon as the deal's done, I'm how the sun feel, and that's why they feel sun. But you ain't hip-hop, I make hip-hop hip. That's all my shit pop. Meanwhile, they pop shit. So get backstage, I'm here to take the stage back. I'm old back pay, but this here is payback. And now it's showtime, but I'ma let time show. So get to know why. You'll agree, I know. Donny Goines.
That's what's up, man. That's crazy right there. That's what's up. You heard it, man. SPATE Radio, Donny Goines just spit a crazy, crazy verse right there. So it's like, so we spoke about the new album. It's about to drop, and that's gonna be crazy.
Yes,
so like, how do you feel about like a lot of the music? Like, how do you feel about Soulja Boy?
I mean, it's a tricky one. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he's a child. He's a child. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it would kind of be like me putting myself in a, like, if I was his age, I would eat him. You know what I'm saying? But he's not even in my, like, you know what I'm saying, line of sight right now. He's, like, in another realm, you know what I mean? So I don't really look at him as, you know, he's supposed to be lyrical or he's supposed to be this and that because he's in a child's place. Now, when he gets a little older or he starts talking all that hot shit about he this and that, then yeah, he's open. He's an open target. He's open season on him. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He's in his lane, so he good money. More power to him. You know.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You ain't go in on him like a lot of people do.
Nah,
you know.
I mean, what's the hate about though? I mean, he's getting money. He a young kid having fun. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. Like, you know, more power to him. You know.
Yeah.
See, people holding him to a high standard. I mean, the kid is like not even 18 yet. I don't think, man. What do you expect this dude to do? To go back to like the 80s and study like KRS-One albums or something? Like, what do you really expect from this kid? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's be for real. You know. So certain things I don't really pay no mind to. You know, it is what it is. It ain't my kind of music, but, you know, I'm sure that there's a lot of kids in my neighborhood that love it, so it is what it is.
You know the funny thing about it? I'm not trying to go in on it, but the funny thing about it is, like, he hasn't had a hit song since that Crank That.
Oh, yeah, of course. He's done, though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, I hope he really put some trust funds aside and really stacked his money because I don't think he has anything left in him, you know what I mean? Like, he's trying, though. You got to give him that. They really trying to milk that for all they can. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of music is not really – it's not like career-building music. It's just like something that is a fad, and once it's ran its course, people don't want to hear it anymore. So, you know, it is what it is with that. I mean, like I said, I just hope he set up a nice trust fund, we stacked his paper, and, you know, more power to him.
Yeah. Shout out to Soulja Boy. And it's hard when you come out and you blow up so quick. You got to take that crash.
It is.
You know?
It is. I mean, when you put out those kind of singles and you just pop, like, I mean, look at Mims. Look at a lot of these one-hit wonders. Like, I mean, it is what it is. And there's not even no shots at anybody. It's just that when you at number one, where do you go from number one? Think about it.
Exactly.
Like, where are you going to go? You already hit number one.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's hard. You know what I mean? I just hope that, you know, as artists, that they really be able to reinvent themselves and really come out and, you know, do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically it.
Yeah. So, like, when it comes to, like, New York and the South, everybody has, like, their opinions about what's going on in hip-hop. Like, do you have any opinions about, like, the New York and the South thing that's going on? Like, a lot of people are saying, well, New York needs an artist to represent New York, and, you know, nobody's doing, you know, how do you feel about that?
Yeah. I mean, essentially, there's a lot of artists in New York that are representing New York to the fullest. I mean, I could sit here for a long time and, like, recite names. They ain't even the hard part, you know what I'm saying? Like, the question is, though, like, you know, the problem with New York, I'm going to just keep it funky. Like, people from New York are spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Like we always have been known for, like, being the best or being on top and this and the third. And, like, soon as the South got some shine, everybody want to throw fits. Everybody want to be like the South, the South. But, I mean, we was on top for years. Like, how do you think they was feeling? You know what I mean? And it's like another thing about that whole situation is that, I don't really have no problem with any other region because, like, that's been happening. That's not the first time. Like, there was a time when L.A. was popping and New York was kind of quiet. And there was a time when, like, other regions were popping as well. But, see, at the end of the day, like, I have a problem with New York artists that try to sound like they're from the South and all that. That's what I have a problem with. Like, nigga, if you from New York, stick to your guns. You know what I'm saying? Don't be switching up gears trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, sound like whoever to sell a couple records because then it's like I don't believe you no more. You know what I'm saying? And you making a mockery of what we do up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't condone none of that shit. Like, I think that shit is corny as hell. And I would be quick to call a rapper out behind that shit too. So I don't even give a fuck. Like, that shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? So just if you from New York, be from New York. Them South dudes, they got pride in what they do, and they ain't trying to rap like us. They ain't trying to rap like New Yorkers. So don't be trying to rap like them. You know?
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree, definitely. That's kind of that's kind of weak right there. Definitely.
Yeah, it is.
So I had played your song earlier, the one that you did with Sha Money. How did that song come about? How'd you end up hooking up with Sha Money for that I'm Moving track?
Oh, nah, that wasn't even Sha Money. That was Grease. Or wasn't even
that was Grease?
Yeah, that was Grease. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's actually the first single of my album, I Am Moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the joint that we really working, you know what I'm saying, and, like, putting out there and stuff. I have a lot of surprises with that record, so stay in tune. But, you know, Grease is my executive producer for this album, so, you know, we hooked up essentially just doing, you know, like, he really liked what I was doing as an artist, and he really reached out to me and was like, yo, you know, I like what you're doing. I want to build with you and, you know, get this project off, you know what I'm saying, off the ground. And essentially, you know, he helped me from the start of it, and then, like, I really just, you know, finished it from there. You know what I mean? Like, I just really took it. He just gave me ideas, and I just really ran with it from there. You know what I mean? But the I Am Moving was the first record I did towards my album.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I think the person that sent me the track, my bad.
Oh, nah, it's all good. Shout out to Sha Money XL. I need some heat. Send it in.
Definitely. Are there any producers you want to work with in the future? Anybody else?
I love a lot of producers out there, man. There's so many talent out there. Like, I love Primo, Timbaland, Scott Storch, Cool and Dre. The usual suspects. But really, I just like people that are talented at the end of the day. Like, so it doesn't matter if you have a name or if you're, like, you know, an unknown producer. I just like to work with talented people, and that's really what it boils down to me. So I like with my production, like, I don't really care, like, you know what I'm saying, like, who it is or whatever. As long as it's dope. That's all I care about, as long as the music is hot.
Okay, that's what's up. You got any, shows coming up in New York or anywhere?
Yeah,
that we could tell the people about?
I definitely got a lot of shows coming up. You can catch me all over the city, man. Next week, I got a show at Norican Cafe, I believe. I got another show at South Paul, that same week. But one of the shows I wanted to promote is definitely my show. It's my show. My first actual show is called Bars Live. It's called Bars Live. And how you doing? All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's called Bars Live, and essentially I'm throwing it at the Knitting Factory October 28th, and I'm gonna have myself, NY Oil, Mickey Fax, Sky Zoo, Shot Stimuli, A Pinks, SO, and Torre. We're gonna really tear it down that night. You know what I'm saying? So it's really something I look forward to, and I'm very excited about because it's the first time I'm putting together a show. And at the end of the evening, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna donate all the proceeds to a charity at the end of the night. So. It's definitely it's gonna be something really dope. So y'all should come out, SPATE Radio, come out, represent.
Definitely, absolutely, we'll be there, man. Absolutely.
That's what's up.
We like to see the live performances. Well, I'm gonna get into that song again. We're gonna play it and let the people hear what you do. I Am Moving, and we're gonna play a little bit of that right now. So just hold on for a second, all right? You got another minute?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead. Good morning.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, we're going.
Radio. I'm good.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
All right.
I know another world cause my love for rapping launches my mind in the atmosphere. Galaxies I explore in the stratosphere. I absorb when the path is clear, illuminated by the moon when the track appears. I go tanning on the sun, and all my worries just vanish when I'm done. Blast off in spaceships, helmet on and I can taste it. On the tip of my tongue, the hopes and dreams. I'm taking flight with broken wings. Now leave your eyes open, please. How you moving? Come float with me. Limit, I shoot for stars, cause I really love the view from Mars. Light years in the booth from y'all, just listen real close to these group of bars. My thoughts stretch out to Venus, mine's a black hole, you doubt my genius. But that's only cause the ground's beneath this. Understand no clouds my Venus, and my solar system can illuminate your soul with wisdom. You gotta believe, but people like you never bother to leave. So let's fly to the moon, I'll show you the way, this pilot a cruise. Just relax, I'm supplying the fuel. I hope that you decided to move.
What's up, man? That's what's up, man. I like that joint right there.
That's what's up. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Thanks for supporting it.
So where can your fans, tell them where can your fans find you and how they could connect with you and your blogs and your YouTube and all of that stuff?
I mean, bottom line, like, seriously speaking, not to sound like, you know, like funny or nothing, but if you definitely Google me, you can find me damn near anywhere. Like,
okay.
I'm on so many blogs and websites. It's really crazy right now. But if you really want to contact me directly, just hit me up on the MySpace. You know what I'm saying? Like, blah 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 / DonnyGoines. You know what I'm saying? And just same thing with the YouTube. You know what I mean? I'll spell it again. It's DonnyGoines. And just you know, check out some of the footage, check out the music, you know, hit me up. I talk to everybody. It's all love, and, you know, it's nothing. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. We definitely appreciate you talking with us, man. And we look forward to hearing the album. You know, we're definitely fans of your music, not only your music, but also your grind, you know, because a lot of artists, you know, they always walking around with their hand out trying to get signed to a label, and they don't realize some artists just wait around forever. 10 years went by and they never got anywhere with their career because, you know, they're always trying to walk around with their hand out. And I definitely respect you for taking it in your own hands.
Thank you, man. I definitely, like I said, I appreciate the love and support. And at the end of the day, you know what I mean, just continue to support me, and I'm going to make good music. And that's all that really matters, right? Good music. Word.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you know, if you ain't making good music, then
yeah, get the fuck out of here. Go fucking sell ties or something. Like, I hate you. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, I'm going to be honest, like, I cannot stand whack music. Like, I don't give a fuck who it is at the end of the day. Like, I will really be on some shit, you know? Yeah. So I really do appreciate, though, you know, the support. And, I mean, like I said, without people like yourself, there would be no me. So I'm very grateful.
Yeah, and it's amazing that you've gotten so much support, because when I talk to a lot of artists, they say, yo, I can't get my music on the website. I can't get my music on All Hip Hop. I can't get my music here. and you got your music everywhere, so it's like, you know, like, I guess they're not making good music.
I tell people that's it. Good music is definitely a part of it, but talent actually these days is a small percentage. I'll say to people, any artists out there that are really trying to, like, you know, get their music on websites and stuff, just be, you know what I'm saying, be polite. Reach out to people personally, speak to them, you know, and just be nice about it. Ask them, like, listen, yo, I'm working hard, man, I got good music, can you please support? They might shoot you down once, they might shoot you down 100 times, but trust me, like, if you're consistent and you're persistent, you will definitely make it, because that's what I was. You know, it was a point in time I couldn't get my shit on any fucking blog or website. Now look at me, you know what I mean? So that's what it is, you know what I mean? The same can go for you and any other artist. That's how I look at it.
That's what's up, man. We definitely hope they listening. I hope they take your tips and advice and you know, step their game up, man. Because I'm tired of going to these MySpace pages and they ain't got no hits on there. Like
they're awful. They're awful. I'm sorry, any aspiring rappers out there, like, please make good music. That's all I ask. Like, make good music. I'll work with you. I'll throw you 16. I'll listen. I'll do whatever, as long as that shit is hot. That's it. Word up. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. But, yeah, definitely, though, man, I really appreciate it, man, all the love, man. Like I said, anything y'all ever need from me, just get at me. It's nothing.
That's what's up, man. But we're gonna end this off, and we'll throw on one of these joints. Let me see what we got here. We got you know, are you familiar with Jay Ditta?
Yeah.
Jay
Ditta from Harlem.
Yeah, Bishop of Harlem. Yeah, we'll end this. I'm about to throw on one of his joints right now.
Jay, what up? Holla at me. You already know what it is.
Shout out to Ditta, man. You know, but it was great having you. And next week with the show, we'll definitely be there, man.
I appreciate that, definitely. I'll keep y'all posted. Just shoot me an email, and I got y'all. And like I said, I definitely appreciate all love and support. All right.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. All
Much
right.
love and the best of luck to y'all.
Thank you. Same here.
All right. Peace.
Have a good one.
Young fat one, uptown baby, uptown baby, uptown baby. Time to hit the deck, where I lay the cat. All the word in the world, but still we top a hat. Top the bird, we do it for sure. Y'all niggas sippin' on Merlot with Earl, homie, we ain't so. The home of Nicky Barnes, by the shooting stars. Ride around the cities in $1 million cars. No rims, nigga, you need to step up your game, keep your mental, nigga. Hey, Bishop of Cross, he poppin' them balls. Check me anywhere, touching me, y'all, bitch. Whispering ears, pulling your deer. I know you came with a lane, they we fucking her here. The home of Better Pat, the most swagger jack. Act home himself, you know where Lucy at. That nigga. Talk American gangster, the first black style with gangsters on Lennox Ave, not Franklin. No! Yeah, we running the city and putting money on committees with petty rounds and cities. Let's go. Yeah, we running the town. I want my water stand up now, sang and brown.
All right, y'all. We about to get out of here. SPATE Radio. We just spoke to Donny Goines. He spit a few bars. It was crazy. But check us out, www.spatemag.com, SPATEMAG.com, and we getting ready to get out of here, man. We're gonna end it off with a little "Come for Them" by Madman.
Yeah.
Already know,
Give me guns and no trickery. We are confident. Can't take weight without a jury. We are confident. Give us cars and crystals, lots of diamonds. We are confident. Give me that. Matter of fact, what they call it. Big holes like out in 90s rims. We are confident. I see you all on the bench of me. Say we are confident. Say we want to use it. Say we are confident. Give me me that. When I'm back in the all of that. Yeah, me I'm gonna keep it sure. Hungry from me, little and I grow. Yeah, me want money, we cover me like the fur and I Eskimo. So me aim for the top, now fall off track, stay funny like Amtrak. Who want fight against me, I'm gonna fight back, madman, I'm gonna give them a rap, but don't do. I'm a bad man, long time, we don't hesitate to make dope people. I pay top 2 contract, I am a big fan, like hope, because I'm trigger off it for my money, you know. Means they gotta make the dough, so make me pay. Give me money, give me guns, and know the jury. We are confident. Can't I take white without a jury? We are confident. Give the cars and crystals, lots of diamonds. We are confident. Give me that. Let's go, they call it. Big old like crowd and night is real. We are confident. I see it all on the bench, I'm in. Say we are confident. Say we want the music. Say we are confident. Give me that. When I'm back in the order. Say get yours, I'ma get mine. You like what I've designed. Stop reclining my seat and then I vibe to this beat. It like so sweet in just 1 year. You said I couldn't make it, but look, I'm here. I hate it. Won't you tell them how bad I make you? I know I just discussed them. Look at the name, look disgusted. Never knew that I was spread like mustard. Web, you busted. Don't trust it. If it looks too good to be true, how many times I gotta say it?